Welcome to the iHealth Radio Show. Today we're going to be speaking about 5 scientific reasons the beach can calm you and help you be more mentally fit. If you're like me, you like going to the beach and basking in the sun and feeling the sand underneath your feet and just looking out over the blue sky and ocean coming together. But there's actually really good benefits to going to the beach. Have you ever noticed that after spending a day at the beach and coming back home that you feel more relaxed and rejuvenated? This is something that's soothing about the beach. The sound of ocean water, the smell of salt water, and the feeling of warm sand between your toes. Spending a lot of time near the beach, like I do, I've noticed that the beach has a calming effect. But as a researcher, I also know the beach can have a dramatic effect on your health and well-being and can have a profound impact on your brain and mental health. Brain health, as you get older, is just as important as physical fitness. In fact, some researchers would say it's even more important. The reality is you need both mental and physical fitness. So let's take a look at some of the scientifically backed benefits that the beach offers you. Laura Fleming from the University of Exeter in England says the idea of beach helping your health is well established. Beginning back in the 18th century, doctors used to prescribe trips to the beach to visit bathing hospitals. These bathing hospitals were specially designed clinics that provided seawater bath treatments for their patients. What Fleming found in her research was that scientists have only started looking at the ocean's health benefits in recent times. At the University of Exeter, they found in 2012 that simply living within close proximity of the beach improves one's health and well-being. Numerous other studies help us to appreciate how the beach can offer a premier destination to unwind and recharge your mind. Number 1, it overcomes the blues. According to Richard Schuster, the clinical psychologist, the color blue has a profound calming effect on people. Just hearing the ocean actually changes your brain wave frequency and puts them in a mild meditative state, says Schuster. Encouraging mental health through the use of color is an age-old practice in many cultures. Blue is a tranquil and peaceful color. It encourages calmness. And I found that dark blue is most calming effect. I used to use it when I would do heavy lifting and do other things where I needed to sit there and be calm in between events. So if you feel stressed or if you're anticipating you might be stressed by what's coming up during your day, choose to wear something dark blue. Additionally, staring out into the blue horizon of the ocean helps you tap into your imagination and creativity. You can find new inspiration in the beautiful sights and the sounds that the sea has to offer you. Number 2, it lowers stress levels. The sound of the waves and the smell of the ocean can help lower cortisol levels in the body, which leads to less stress. Noises such as airplanes and traffic and other loud noises all release cortisol, leading to health problems such as heart disease and ulcers. However, the calming noise of ocean water decreases cortisol levels. Thus, the ocean can have a positive effect on your overall health and may prevent potential health problems. The waves of the ocean go back and forth in relaxing, pleasant sound with a predictive wave pattern. They are soft and regularly listened to. They just calm you. According to Shelley Bates, an auditory neuroscientist at Stanford University, the sounds of the ocean have a deep emotional effect that may trigger deep memories or feelings of safety and well memories. When you're at the beach and you're looking at the ocean, if you just take a deep breath and take in the smell of the ocean air. That actually fights stress. And you can go to the seashore and experience this and just decompress by taking in deep breaths of air and letting your feet feel the sand underneath them as you walk. The smells of the sea. That's number 3. The smells of the sea, air alleviate symptoms of depression. When you step out and you inhale the sea air, it changes you because it actually charges you with negative ions. Those are oxygen ions with an extra electron charge that's attached to them. They produce good water molecules in the ocean air that can actually calm your brain. Negative ions have been shown to produce an antidepressant effect by balancing out chemicals in the brain. As early as 1932, Dr. Lawrence Hanson, a research engineer, noticed that the mood of one of his colleagues was more cheerful when he spent time at the beach and was subject to these negative ions. In one study, it was shown that people exposed to negative ions were found to be more cheerful and lowered rates of depression and anxiety. Further studies have found that inhaling negative ion air, the kind you receive when you inhale seawater and sea breezes, actually can alleviate the symptoms of seasonal affective disorder or SAD. Additionally, the negative ions in the air also work to increase mental alertness and focus. Your mind becomes sharper simply by breathing in the sea air. Also remember that the color blue invokes feelings of peace and healing and compassion. So think about the beach. And number 4, walk in the sand boosts well-being. Walking barefoot on the beach has proven to have a number of stimulating benefits. We interviewed Dr. Nateman with the NanoHealth Group. He's an internal medicine doctor in Miami, Florida, and he says walking on the beach, which is known clinically as grounding, is very healthy because you're in touch with the ground, which synchronizes to the Schumann resonance of the earth. The main frequency of the Schumann resonance is 7.83 hertz, and it acts as a background frequency influencing the biological circuitry of the brain. Being at the beach slows your brain waves down from the aggressive, anxious, and impatient states that are found in beta waves to the more restorative alpha waves in the brain, as well as the Schumann resonance frequency also increases cerebral blood flow levels while the frequency is being stimulated. Walking barefoot on the beach has proven to have a number of stimulating benefits to your body and mind. One reason is your feet contain a rich network of nerves and are able to absorb free ions in the Earth's surface in much the same way that your lungs are able to absorb ions in the air. The Journal of Alternative and Complementary Medicine reports a number of benefits additionally. The Earth is negatively charged, so walking barefoot on the beach connects your body to the negatively charged supply of energy. Walking on the beach also can trigger a warm tingling sensation produced as a result of your being triggering events. Tingling warm sensation produces as you walk on the beach due to your being grounded on the earth. And finally, it helps your brain to relax, and we can all use some relaxation. When you're near the beach and seawater, it has a calming effect because the sounds have been shown to alter brain waves. The same holds true just by looking out over the ocean, for the sight helps the brain to slow down and recharge. Additionally, the quiet plane of ocean surfaces help give you a sense of security and safety. Neuroscientist Michael Meverich says humans feel safer in places that aren't complex. For example, a forest, people may feel weary due to predator animals. In the cities, there's crooks and villains. However, at the beach, you can see for miles in lots of different directions, which is protective and safe and gives you peace of mind. He further states that when you look out over the sea, you're in a predictable, stable environment, which is a good place to be to have calm thoughts and feelings. So take some time to watch and listen to the ocean sounds and smell the sea has to give to you. And put yourself in a relaxing state and give your brain some downtime. That's our health tips for today. Thank you for turning in to iHealth Radio. Until next time, have a blessed day.